Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Take?
Na mintie Kweku Baako ne yen sorry so Abdul Malik. I saw you and I were here in 2007.
Yeah.
We were still panelist and moderator.
I will go there a bit.
It looks like we are back. Anyway, final comments.
I will travel there a bit.
Just to the doctor friend now, I'll send you in. With your kind permission.
Sure, why not?
Any study of Kweku Baako Abdul Malik Jr. Without linking it to the vintage Kofi Baako may be incomplete.
But you cannot start with Kweku Baako without Kofi Baako.
Well, he's made a valid point.
Now, and you Kwame Nabatels. And you Kwame Nabatels.
Right.
Former MP. One time, I don't know if he's still board chair of Goyle.
Yeah.
He's no longer the
Okay. Several years ago. Kwame, Kweku Baako no one thing I say. Ne papa pepe mo yen na me o am wo ne papa pepe ne papa so kiti dem na no ya
There's a video of
Kwame Nabatels papa was CPP.
That's right.
He was in intelligence.
He was in intelligence, yes. He actually was with Nkrumah when the coup happened. Kwame Nabatels papa was with Nkrumah when the coup happened. Now I say Kweku Baako ne papa Nanu ya she knew I one.
Oh, you drop here.
Drop here, Bedema.
I come from 80 or what got you 80.
And I never went to bro for no
problem.
problem.
Me catch us say okopola me say drew up here ni wa. No because drew up here was another.
Oh there there we shall
debate.
Also odru na ojo ya. And they were friends too.
Wow. That him.
And so now what ham so power?
Inima.
Yes.
In the last week or two.
Yeah.
I've been there me communicate or relay my mommy observations about the state of the NPP in and out of parliament. I express some of my views to some of the leaders in parliament.
Yeah.
I can't actually some of their party leaders, and I'm not going to mention their names. It's not fair to them because I don't have their consent. That I mention as people have spoken to or expressed my observations to. Some cabinet ministers or so. And then I was with one having a long chat WhatsApp. Nimpawaka may express me opinions or views and observations to is the president himself.
Yeah, okay.
The truth is that I intend doing that because and the truth of the matter is that the backing me ticket
Fully.
I've always backed him. Sure. Yes. It's in his own interest that as a good friend say me china kona bi na me hunya me bia or let me to me catch ren and can na let's say bibi ko wronga you have no case. So I intend doing that. Me assure that some of the ministers and leaders are listening to me right now. I'm not going to grass on anybody, but I'm just going to tell the old man, in this case the president, my mind. Ekai, hey? This whole budget crisis, my position clear.
Yeah. Lack of leadership.
There was a leadership deficit. Look, they knew. I'm let me repeat, but basically, know what the timetable for the budget, when it will be presented, how long it will be debated, and when the voting will occur. And yet, some members of parliament were outside their jurisdiction. Last minute, I say, if he will fly, go in and out. Check that ought not to have happened. On your bench, the margin will see. And so see, then the chaos or kodo. Yeah, approve, estimate, basa. Not that I'm confused. I know exactly where things are going and how they are going. But for the public out there,
the deception.
It is something that was avoidable. Church mercy. Even after that, 1 or 2 I exit. It be or call now a call as a nursing mother. I'm not too sure when it would aim my head.
The dynamics.
The dynamics.
But
Wabane.
No.
No coming.
Me kasai. Or say no mamma yaro no okakosra no.
No, Obano or no. Oh no, I have a ticket. Well, Obano or no. It be a membodino. It's not fair. But I arranged because I wanted to be sure when the person left. Kwame. And on my what's me phone this year. Me when it take
itinerary.
No, you know. So nipa me to Canada maybe free. We are
Itinerary.
growing. No. Seat
number.
Yeah,
boarding pass.
Boarding pass. Okay.
I have it here. It's on my phone.
Aye.
In my chair. Yes. Into
undercover operative Bombay.
And the point is that this is the critical moment. But anyway, because of I'm having a little challenge, but you must ensure the waba sooner than later. But that's not the parliamentary level. I'm the matter the president issue ban on ministers traveling Edama. Maybe that's also part of the checking people in. But it's not good enough. And Kwame, into observations I made and there's something basically wrong with some woman attitude. Kabila mentioned discipline. I agree. There's a certain lack of discipline in some areas. The worst part is the first year of a second term. Now, one presidential ambitions will display. One kasa one indirect, there's an indirect mode that will adopt.
And they are the beneficiaries.
Into whereas directly you can't implicate any of them. Indirectly, because they are not checkmating those people, somehow there's a collateral implication, Kwame. And I'm not about I'm not naive anyway. Them politicians, we are more experienced than them. It's a fact.
True.
I'm sorry, it's not an insult. It's not to take away anybody's integrity or heart.
You're playing your credentials, which is appropriate.
But some of them, Ghanaian politics and the way you go about it. I mean, I should be careful.
Be careful.
Choice of words.
Nah, Obi and take
offense. Disrespect, and the truth is that I'm not prepared to disrespect anybody. But it's a bit irritating, Kwame. Eventually, I mean, more communicate my feelings and observations, and not just the emotional one, but based on
rational
and research. Empirical, thank you. I'm the boss himself. No wonder that was us our indiscipline in your wage man. Be prepared to resign. And this came out from Asasi radio report.
Asasi Akasa.
And I believe it.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.